Have you ever found yourself staring at your plate and wondering, am I really giving my body what it needs to thrive now that I'm older? It's a question more and more of us ask as the years roll by, not out of vanity, but out of a desire to feel good and stay active for as long as we can. Because the truth is, aging doesn't have to mean slowing down. It doesn't have to mean aches, foggy thinking, or constant fatigue. Sometimes it just comes down to what you're putting on your fork. Now, I know there's a lot of talk out there about fancy diets and expensive superfoods, but what if the real secret to more energy, stronger immunity, and even a longer life, so it was sitting in your fruit bowl all along? Oh, that's right. Simple, everyday fruits can play a powerful role in keeping you healthy after 60. They're not just sweet treats, they're little bundles of vitamins, antioxidants and fiber that your body truly craves during this stage of life. And today, we're going to talk about 5 of the absolute best fruits you can eat every single day to support your body, fight off disease, and maybe even add a few more candles to your birthday cake down the line. Let's start with one that often gets overlooked, blueberries. These tiny berries might seem unassuming, but they pack a serious punch. They're loaded with antioxidants, especially one called anthocyanin, which has been linked to better brain health, improved memory, and even lower risk of heart disease. If you've noticed a little more forgetfulness lately, or just want to keep your mind sharp, a handful of blueberries a day is one of the easiest habits you can build. Toss them in your oatmeal, sprinkle them over yogurt, or snack on them straight from the fridge. The best part, they taste like dessert, but they're doing wonders for your brain and your heart. Next up is apples. Now, if you've seen our recent video about fruits that might do more harm than good when eaten excessively, you'll remember we talked about apples being a concern for some people, mainly due to their sugar content and how they affect blood sugar when eaten alone. But here's the important distinction. When apples are enjoyed in moderation and paired with a bit of protein or healthy fat, they're incredibly beneficial. They're rich in fiber, especially pectin, which supports digestion and helps maintain healthy cholesterol levels. And they contain flavonoids that reduce inflammation and even support lung function. So yes, an apple a day can still keep the doctor away. Just make sure you're enjoying it as part of a balanced plate. What I love about both blueberries and apples is how accessible they are. You don't need to visit a specialty health store or order exotic powders online. These are fruits you can find in any grocery store, and they fit easily into your daily routine. The goal here isn't to complicate your life with a long list of things to remember. It's to simplify it with a few delicious, powerful choices that support your body every single day. And as we continue, you'll see that making small adjustments like reaching for a certain fruit can quietly transform how you feel. Your energy, your digestion, even your skin can start to reflect those inner shifts. It's not about chasing youth. It's about honoring the stage of life you're in and giving your body the tools it needs to thrive. Now let's talk about a fruit that's truly earned its reputation as nature's powerhouse, bananas. And yes, if you caught our previous video, you might remember we also called out bananas for being a bit tricky for some seniors, especially when eaten in large amounts or without balancing their natural sugars. But here's the thing, when you enjoy a banana mindfully, they can be incredibly good for you. Bananas are packed with potassium, which becomes more important as we age. It helps manage blood pressure, supports heart health, and reduces muscle cramps, something many seniors struggle with. A medium banana offers about 400 milligrams of potassium, which is a great daily boost. The key is to pair it wisely. Add it to your morning oats with some nuts, or slice one onto whole grain toast with peanut butter. That way you balance out the sugars and slow digestion, helping your body use that energy more efficiently. Plus, bananas are easy on the stomach and rich in soluble fiber, making them a great go-to if digestion has gotten a bit more sensitive. And let's be honest, there's just something comforting about a ripe banana. It's simple, satisfying, and familiar. Another fruit that deserves a closer look is papaya. If you haven't had papaya in a while, or ever, it's time to give it another chance. This tropical fruit is rich in vitamin C, which helps strengthen your immune system and keep your skin looking bright. But what really makes papaya special is an enzyme called papain. This natural enzyme aids digestion, which becomes increasingly important as we get older and our bodies produce fewer digestive enzymes on their own. A bowl of ripe papaya can help reduce bloating, ease discomfort after meals, and support smoother digestion overall. It also helps calm inflammation, which is great if you deal with joint pain or stiffness. And it's wonderfully hydrating, especially on warm days when you want something light, cool, and good for you. Try it with a squeeze of lime. It's refreshing and incredibly nourishing. Let's take a moment to really appreciate how incredible these fruits are. They're not magic pills and they won't turn back time, but what they can do is support your body in the ways it needs most right now. More energy in the afternoon, better bathroom habits, a calmer, steadier heart. Even a little mental clarity when the day gets hectic. These aren't wild claims. They're small shifts that happen naturally when you give your body what it recognizes and knows how to use. And while each fruit brings its own benefits, they all share something important. They're rich in life-giving nutrients and fiber that your body can count on. That's what makes them so important to include every single day, not just once in a while when you feel like being healthy. Because after 60, it's not just about avoiding illness, it's about creating a life where you feel good, where you wake up ready to take on the day, where you can enjoy your walks, your grandkids, your garden, or even just a peaceful cup of tea without feeling tired or achy. And believe it or not, that kind of vitality often begins with something as simple as the food you choose. There's one more fruit I want to share with you today, and it might surprise you. Avocado. Yes, even though it's technically a fruit, many people don't think of it that way. But avocado deserves a permanent spot in your daily routine, especially after 60. Unlike the sweet fruits we've talked about so far, avocados offer a creamy, savory option that's full of healthy fats. And not just any fats, these are monounsaturated fats, the kind your heart loves. As we age, keeping our cholesterol levels in check becomes more important, and avocados can actually help lower the bad LDL cholesterol while supporting the good HDL kind. That means they're doing your heart a big favor with every bite. Plus, they're high in fiber. Yes, again with the fiber, but it's that important. And packed with potassium, even more than a banana. But the benefits don't stop there. Avocados are also great for your brain. Those healthy fats help protect against cognitive decline and support the kind of clear, sharp thinking we all want to hang on to, whether you're solving a crossword, remembering where you left your keys, or just carrying on a lively conversation. Brain health makes all the difference, and avocados are one of the most delicious ways to give your brain that extra edge. If you're not sure how to include them, it's easier than you think. Spread a little on toast, mix it into a salad, or blend it into a smoothie for a creamy texture. Just half an avocado a day can deliver real results, and unlike some fruits, you don't need to worry about sugar content or spiking your blood sugar levels. Avocados keep things steady and balanced. Now, I want to circle back for a moment. Earlier, we talked about apples and bananas, and if you've seen our other video on fruits that can secretly weaken your legs, you might have been surprised to hear them mentioned again today in a positive light. But that's the key message here. It's not about labeling foods as strictly good or bad. It's about understanding how they work in your body, especially now, when you pair fruits with fiber, healthy fats, or protein and enjoy them in moderation. They can be incredibly healing and energizing. That's what this stage of life is all about. Balance, not extremes, not deprivation, just smart, nourishing choices that help you feel your best, one day at a time. So if you're thinking, where do I even begin? The answer is simple. Look at your next meal. Could you swap out a sugary snack for a bowl of blueberries? Add some avocado to your lunch, slice a crisp apple, and pair it with a handful of almonds. These little shifts don't require a whole lifestyle overhaul, but done consistently, they can make a big difference, because your body is still listening. It still responds to what you give it. And the beautiful thing is, it's never too late to make changes. that truly matter. You deserve to feel vibrant, steady, and strong, not just for a few good days, but for the life you're still creating, full of moments that make you smile. If today's message resonated with you, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. What's your favorite fruit to enjoy every day? Or is there one you're thinking of adding after watching this? Let's share ideas and encourage each other. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a like and consider subscribing to the channel. It helps us reach more amazing people like you who want to age well, live fully, and keep learning along the way. Here's to small choices that add up to a longer, healthier, happier life. You've still got so much life to live, and you're doing it beautifully.